Sweaty Cup, Kru Walter here, and we're going to talk about what it means to be a Kru. There's a lot of talk on the internet, there's a lot of conjecture too. Oh, this guy doesn't deserve to be called a Kru, or some really deserve and they don't use it. There's a lot of guys I really respect that probably should use the title of Kru, but they do not. And there is a ceremony in Thailand called Kru that you can go through for that whole aspect of being a Kru. Another title is Master, Ajahn, which is even more. And that brings us to my lineage through Ajahn. Comes from Kru Walter Michalowski, who is really an Ajahn, was an Ajahn. He passed away a couple years ago. And I remember asking him, the only PhD doctorate of Muay Thai in the world, I remember asking him, he even used his nickname, Kru Tui. Kru, why don't, of all people, you are an Ajahn? And he just laughed at me. He said, oh, that's for the old guys. I don't need it. Kru Tui. Just called me that. And that's what he wanted. There's a lot of guys that don't use Kru, and they're humble. Be humble before you stumble. There's nothing wrong with that. But to keep the culture alive for us, and I'm talking about us foreigners, it is important. And that was imparted to me by Kru Toi, the son of Kru Walter. Kru Toi stayed with me at my house in America for a while, and he heard my students calling me coach. He didn't like it. He said, Walter, the students need to call you Kru. Kru means teacher. Ever since then, I did. Why Kru? Respect the teacher. Kru Toi is a true Kru, a teacher in the full sense of the word. He can show you anything. In Muay Thai, he is an encyclopedia of Muay Thai. For a teacher, there's your, in my opinion, best in the world now, alive. Now, two foreigners that I have a lot of respect for, that I think exemplify being a Kru, are one, Mark Delgradi. Mark Delgradi, the first Sit Yatong in America, and Mark's an amazing guy. Culturally really sound, really deep, very creative, very innovative. I can't do the stuff Mark does, and I don't know anybody that can. Character-wise, culturally, creatively, he's doing stuff in MMA, and we both came from a JKD background. And I like the creative concepts of JKD, and it kind of took him down a path where his MMA became derived from his Muay Thai. Where it kind of took me, I guess, especially recently with my shooting and my canine dog training, a more tactical side. Although I've really gotten into MMA too in the last couple of years. But Mark, yeah, he's a different animal. The guy is, wow. Yeah, he's a genius. I can't say enough. I'm really grateful to be part of the Sit Yatong family. Kru Yatong, I mean, he was the reason I got into Muay Thai. Kru Toi, I feel, is the greatest teacher in the world. Mark is, for foreigners, I think that, like I said, he's amazing. Another one in America here too is Brian Dobler. Brian Dobler, I think culturally, character-wise, the techniques he teaches and his knowledge too of Krabi Kerbang, of Muay Bolan, he's a very well-rounded and a great person to learn from. He also was given the title of Ajahn, which is Master. And being a humble guy too, he was like, whoa, I don't know if I should feel right about using this, but his teacher, Ajahn Chai, who was really the first to start Muay Thai in America too, insisted him to use this and groomed him to use that, so out of respect, he uses it too. Why Kru? Respect the teacher. It's all part of the ceremony we do before fighting. It's all part of the culture. Some people say, oh, Muay Thai, it's about fighting. It is. But it's also, if you want to learn the cultural aspects, then you get deeper into it, and it comes into stuff like the Kru, the Mongkon, the techniques that are a little bit off the beaten path of just fighting. Okay, so I hope that helps. Have fun with it, Sweaty Cup.